Welcome, this is Tecnun team, and now we're going to present our RFID system proposal.
Okay, so this is the system we've built. I'm going to explain now its parts. So first of all, this is the antenna, and we have tuned this antenna to work in the American RFID frequency, which is 900 to 928 MHz. Now, this antenna is located just in front of the pod. This is the pod, and on its surface we placed our tag, the design one. Then the distance between these two objects, we've chosen it to be less than half a meter to have the more accuracy, and more precisely, we've chosen it to be 30 centimeters. Now, the antenna is connected to the reader via this adapter cable, which basically adapts the impedance of the antenna to the input impedance of the reader, which is 50 ohm. This reader needs to have a power supply of 24 volts DC, and it is connected to the PC via an Ethernet cable.
Okay, now it's time to access the reader, so we go to the command prompt and we type the hostname of the reader.
Now we see here the IP address of the reader, so we type it into our browser to access the reader's configuration page. This is the reader administration console of the Motorola reader. Username and password are provided within the user manual of the reader. So in our case, username admin, password change. Once we type them, we can see all the possible settings of our reader. In particular, we are interested in changing the frequency region. So we go to the configure reader and region. By default, it is set to the American RFID frequency band, although we have changed it to the European Union to do our measurements because to make a use of a different band is illegal, it says here. So you select your region, press I understand, and commit changes.
The next step is open the Session 1 software and press the connect button to connect the reader, and wait until it is connected. Now, pressing the start button, we are ready to read the tags and their RSSI values. These are 3 example tags that we are going to read. Here, we are reading 3 different tags and we can see the variation of the RSSI.
This is antenna we designed, and we use a dipole antenna, and the substrate is constrained with 5 centimeters times 5 centimeters times 1.5 centimeter. So it's really a compact antenna. And the chip is soldered. This distance is 4 milliliter to the arm of the dipole antenna. And then the antenna is fixed outside the pod, and its distance to the bottom of the pod is 4 centimeters, and after fixing it ready, then it works with the RFID reader and achieves the sensor to detect humidity of the soil.
We have now our pot with dry soil, and we are going to place it at the correct distance. And now we are going to measure it. Now we have to measure it with a 5% of water. Here is 800 milliliters of soil, and here we have the exact 40 milliliters of water. Now we have to wait 10 minutes for it to be okay to measure.
So here are the results of the measurements, and here we can see a graph which shows the RSSI values for different water levels. And we can see that the more water, the less RSSI. So that's what we wanted to prove with this proposal, and we have achieved a 10 dB difference between dry and wet soil. Well, that's all. Thanks for watching the video, and we hope you enjoyed it.